So, a lot of you guys have been, um, asking me what are my thoughts on the new Judas Priest song titled Lightning Strike. Now, before I really get into the review of this song, I just want to tell you a little bit about my history with the band. Am I a fan of them? Am I not? Are they kind of like a mad band for me, or what? Uh, to be honest, I've only really heard one Judas Priest album in its entirety, which is Screaming for Vengeance. But I did hear some stuff off of Painkiller and British Steel, and the stuff I have heard from those albums I think are very good, and Screaming for Vengeance is also a really good album. But to be honest, I'm not really too familiar with their newer stuff. Now, I know I might get a lot of hate for some fans, like, oh, you shouldn't be reviewing this track if you don't know what you're talking about. Just hear me out, okay? I'm just going out and being honest. I'm saying I have not really heard any of their stuff from the 2000s. I've only really heard their 80s work and things like that. And I'm reviewing for this track for what it is. The song is called Lightning Strike. It's going to be on their new album that'll be coming out. I think it's called Firepower. Is that the name of it? I could be wrong. Now, this track, I gotta say, it's been receiving some good reviews, I think, from a lot of people. A lot of fans and a lot of metalheads have been really highly praising this song, and I can see why a little bit. I mean, I do like this song and I think it's good, but I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary. I don't think it's anything outstanding, but I do think it is pretty good. And there's a lot of things that this track I think has to offer. The riffs, it's got a nice pace to the riffs, and I like how the song is structured, even though I do feel like some parts of the song feel just a tad bit disconnected. But the flow is very nice, I gotta say. And Rob, I think that's his name, his vocals are really good in this song. And this is really the first Judas Priest thing I've heard in terms of their new stuff. And I gotta say, his vocals have definitely improved. Maybe not. I know some people might beg to differ, but I'm more of a guy who prefers deeper vocals than higher pitched vocals. Because I just know back in the day, his vocals were very high pitched. But the way he does his vocals on this song is actually very good. And the one guitar solo in this song is actually very good. It reminds me a lot of something that Iron Maiden has done. So because of that, I like it. I like it a lot, because a lot of you know Iron Maiden's one of my favorite bands. And yeah, I think Judas Priest put out a pretty good track. So yeah, I probably won't get the new Firepower album, only because I'm not really the biggest fan of them. I guess you could say I just like Judas Priest. I can't say I love them, but I do like them to some extent. I do think they have put out some really good music. And, as far as my exploration in classic metal goes, they're one of the few bands that I can say I just like. Yeah, really good track. I'm gonna have to give it like a solid, what do I rate this song? I'm gonna have to give it like a strong 8, like very close to a 9 out of 10. But I'm gonna have to give it an 8. So, yeah, pretty good track. This is Lightning Strike by Judas Priest. It's gonna be on their album Firepower. Let me know what you guys think of this song. I know it's been receiving a lot of praise. I do think it is good. It's received a lot more praise than Metallica's newest album did. But the thing is with Metallica, you can't expect them to completely go back to the Ride the Lightning days, And I know they did some of that with Hardwired to Self-Destruct, so it is what it is, I think. Yeah, I think the new Judas Priest song is very good overall. If you're a fan, of this band, this is one that you are going to want to check out. So definitely do so. And if you have not already, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care.